Hey there, Angel of Galaxite, back with some more channel messages from your loved ones. Just like to say a very big thank you to each and every one of you for clicking on my channel. As I always say, it's a new one, so any support is very much appreciated. Please like, subscribe, comment, hit that notification button in order for the algorithms to go up, because it's very difficult when you're new to get the followers you need and the clicks. So if you're not being pushed. Anyway, enough about that. I'm sure. Thank you for all my subscribers so far. We're growing slowly. Very, very much appreciated, as I always say. Remember, Spirit works for us in mystical and mysterious ways. These messages may not go directly to the intended person. They may be talking about someone you know. It could be their loved lost one, or a situation around you or them. You just may be that heavenly post person, delivering communication where it needs to go. Okay, if I say male or female, remember we have both aspects of the divine feminine and masculine, so please take it as it resonates and leave the rest for somebody else to enjoy. Now, I do have talk about souls piggybacking. When souls piggyback, it's because the message is very, very similar. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to reach everybody. The amount of souls that do gather here, behind me, around me, that do not get to say their message. So this is the way they can maybe get a line, a name, something about that message makes sense. But anyway, my name's Mel. Welcome to my humble channel. And let's get it growing, shall we? Alright, so I thought I'd start something a little bit different today. And I thought, you know how you do speed dating? I was thinking maybe I could do spirit. You quick concession, everything going through. All right, so here we go. I'm just going to ground myself for this. All right. Angel of Galaxite. That's what I'm hearing. Somebody's shouting out. Yep. 1111. All right. So here, remember, these are just going to be quick pop-ins. So I've got Laurie. So listen carefully. Laurie wants to wish Marty a lovely Christmas. After an extremely hard year, Jackson wants to wish Miranda a very happy Christmas. Josie is here to say, I love you, Darren. David is saying, make some time for yourself this year, as it's truly a time to work on the future, Linda. Nina wants to be remembered, sending love to Jeff. Carol is saying, I bloody love you, Aidan. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, but hey ho. Dickie wants to wish Olivia a very Merry Christmas. Dan is looking forward to Alice passing her exams this year. Get the jigsaw out, Pat, and I will help you finish it this year. And that's from someone called Alan. Cameron, I love you. Miss you, Mum. Ah. Okay, Tim, don't forget to switch on the power before bunging in the turkey. And that's from someone called Ben. Mavis is wanting to say hello to all her family, and she's letting Donald know all will be okay. So please enjoy the break. Melanie is hoping, the family get on this year. I miss you. Take a deep breath is her message. Sue is ready to pick her dress in the spirit world, ready to join in the fun and be with her loved Frank. Jamal is wanting to send love to Gaynor. Ruth loves all her family members. Sorry, got adverts. And is very proud of you all. Enjoy the celebrations. And that's from someone called Mark. Deborah is warning her beloved husband Neil to go easy on the booze this year. Eva is ready to get involved in charades, as she was the best in the family. That's nice. Arthur is excitedly saying hi to his beloved family, and Jack is blowing a kiss to Andrea. Darren and Tina are here to wish Mum and Dad a very Merry Christmas. Okay. Ooh, let's take a deep breath. Bob wants to let you know he's missing you. Don't cry for him. He is fine. Charlotte wants to send her partner Dale a massive hug and kiss I love you. Beverly is ready to make contact after 4 years on the other side. Merry Christmas, Jenny. Dylan is hoping you don't make Christmas dull. Smile, everyone. I'm still around. Put my things back, Amy. Love it. Tyler wants to say hi to his family and David. All right. Kathy is happy and settled, so do not worry, Malcolm. I really love you. Charmaine wants to say hi and Merry Christmas to Leonard. Okay. Crystal is eager to say I love you to her parents. I am happy and settled, so please enjoy the Christmas period. And Benny and Claire are sending love to all their members. Teddy's worrying about June. She needs to find someone who will put a smile on her face. Go, girl, you've still got it. Harold wants to encourage Meg to keep up the exercise. You're doing brilliantly. And Deval is wishing his family would get together and sort things out, and that would be his Christmas gift. Tara is wishing Mumsy a really wonderful Christmas, and that's from somebody called Ellie. All right, lovely. That's just a quick, like speed dating sort of thing, but in the spirit world, they're coming in to say Happy Christmas. I hope you enjoyed that. So I have a little poem here, and it's Memories for You at Christmas Time. Now that you're no longer here, I hope you will always know your memory is with me always, everywhere I go. Christmas time is here now, and happily I find that thoughts of all the fun we shared are always on my mind. I wish you peace at Christmas time, wherever you may be, and thank you for the memories. They mean the world to me. That's lovely. Okay. Right, let's get into the first message. Now, this is not all about Christmas. My messages are very varied, but because it's Christmas time, we have the setup, of course. All right. And all those who don't celebrate Christmas, you don't need to click off. All right, so okay, the first song I've got in my head is Kenny Rogers, I'll Be Home for Christmas. I'm dreaming tonight of a place I love, even more than I usually do. Although I know it's a long road back, this I promise you. I'll be home for Christmas, you can count on me. Please have snow and mistletoe and pleasant presents under the tree. Christmas Eve will find me where the love light gleams, and I'll be home for Christmas, if only in my dreams. I'll be home for Christmas, if only in my dreams. So that's the song lyrics. So if anybody resonates with that song, this could be a message for you. It doesn't have to be just this particular person. But yeah, go and listen to the song. It may just bring up a memory. Songs do, don't they? So this is from a cherished loved one on the other side of the veil, who is telling me you often dream of him. He has picked this lovely song for you to let you know that he will be there for Christmas, As the song mentions, that it is a long way back to you, but where the love light gleams, the love is still very real. For both of you. And his crossing over has not distinguished this. Okay, sorry, I've got somebody in spirit distracting me, sorry. Yeah, I'm busy. Oh dear. It must be awful because you just want to get through. But just know, even if you don't get a message, your loved ones could be around here. Their presence. So if you're watching this, they most likely are, Anyway, so I'm feeling 1942 could be of some relevance. Doesn't have to be. So take it as it resonates and leave the rest for someone else. Remember the soul's piggybacking rule. I'm also feeling this person could have lost their sight or some eye issues with this gentleman, okay? been told he was quite frail towards the end of his life and very poorly, so I had to go to hospital. Oh wow. And he suffered you've suffered, two very, very big blows this month that nobody would have wanted, you know, when we think of things going wrong. Obviously one was his passing, but he wants to commend you on how you have coped throughout this very difficult period, and says for the longest of times you have cared and looked after him, so now he's urging you to start thinking about yourself. Just know he's fine, you know. Do the things that make you happy. Go the places where it was impossible to visit, because I was with you, all right? Especially in the later years. 1989 I'm hearing as well. And that actually, I'm being told now, was the release date of this actual song. Could be significant. And January could too. Could be a birthday, a passing, or just a time in your life that was, you know, an anniversary maybe. Something to celebrate, or something monumental I'm hearing, okay? Alright. Doesn't always have to be a good year, you know. So I'm hearing Wednesday for some reason, but not sure why that is. Now this person's telling me that you may be thinking of downsizing and relocating in the future. This may not be on your mind now, but he's saying go ahead with that. It will be for the best. Don't be worrying about memories, you know, because he'll be there. I'm getting the name Anne with this message. Again, take it as it resonates. This could be for many people. Dark-haired lady I'm seeing. Okay. May dye her hair dark. Alright. Alright, thank you very, very much for that. It's not giving me a name. So, alright. Thank you. Alright, so... Oh, I've been told there's two more popping. Sorry. Stephen is sending regards to Aaron, so make this year count. And Phoebe says she's never far away, so keep smiling. Smile, she's saying. Alright. Alright, so for all of you who know, who've watched my channel before, I see signs and synchronicities in my environment. And this is a way that spirit will lead me to them in a way. It's like picking up clues, you know, and there'll be a reason for that normally. So bear with me with any of this, all right? So while walking today, my first sign was a coloured chair. It was kind of mustardy colour. And it was placed outside by a gentleman as I was walking past. I remember just looking at it. But it drew my attention initially, but I decided to keep on walking. Anyway, as I got a little bit further down the road, the next sign was a couple of elderly ladies who were discussing health. One lady was explaining that she was told not to lift anything, and she'd cracked her ribs. As they got closer to me, they quickly moved to one side to allow a man behind me. He was hurriedly carrying the same mustard chair. See, spirit will hit me over the head with it if I don't pay attention. Oh dear me. Anyway, he took it to his car, which was just a little bit down the street. But before he did that, the lady reached out and joked and commented just how she could really do with that right now. And he smiled and merrily went on his way. I was then distracted by two men on the other side of the street, and one of them was explaining that he needed to keep his elbows in, as you must protect your own ribs. So I must be talking about some sport, I suppose. And then I swiftly noticed, as I, were going towards this church later on, a reddish pink hooded sweatshirt, and this guy was getting out of the car, and it was a lovely pink colour, and just it kind of drew my gaze, because it's quite unusual to see bright colours on a man in winter here. You can do in the summer, but pinks and stuff, yeah. And I was urged to look at the back of his sweatshirt, and surely enough, it was another clue to this individual who wants to come through. So this soul is coming forward, would have played tennis, and no doubt had an injury to his ribs. The reason I say that is that on the back of this sweatshirt it said Woods. So Woods could be a last name to somebody, it doesn't have to be, just take it as it resonates. But and it said Woods Vale Tennis Club on it. So could be to do with this. I really thought it was. It just felt right, and Spirit sometimes highlights stuff for me if I don't notice. So, and yeah, and also with it saying Vale, I know it would be Vale, V-A-L-E, but I always say past to the other side of the veil, which would be obviously V-E-I-L. Yeah. All right. So here we go. So I'm getting somebody coming in now who's talking about an accident. Could be a rib fracture, because I'm hearing ribs, and they were talking about ribs, weren't they? And he's telling me that it's like a hard impact to his chest. His breathing was painful, and there was just this particular point on the ribs which was really painful, tender. Alright, and his trigger warning, he's saying that this could have been over a period of years, because he played squash, tennis, golf. Yeah, he's saying unfortunately this was so much more, than an average tennis injury. There's a lot more to it than that, but he's bringing this up. Alright, a fracture, because this caused internal damage. The lead up to everything. He's telling me that he was stupid and didn't seek medical advice, even though the pain was so severe, but that's how he was. And trigger warning, a collapsed lung, I'm hearing, was the outcome of everything. Alright. So I'm hearing the name Larson, so this could be relevant. Last name, I don't know, first name or something around that. Average eye is telling me dark hair and a bit of length on it. Very nicely spoken. Could have enjoyed golf, like I said, yeah, because I see golf sticks. What they're called? I don't know what they're called. And I'm hearing March. And for some reason he's saying jubilant, so maybe you've been jubilant in some way, shape or form, and he's acknowledging that. If not, look forward to some type of success. Alright. Now his name, the names I'm getting, doesn't have to be him, is Harris, Jen, Shane, yeah, Lee, and Bruce for some reason. Okay, thank you. Right. Alright, let's go into my next message. So my next message is for, I'm hearing Frances, alright. So she liked to drink wine, also had depression for nearly 20 years, and she's telling me lots of family problems. Okay. She said the wine made everything seem less difficult. She would struggle not to drink before 3 or 4 in the afternoon. And she'd get through a bottle or 2 every night. Her husband would come home to find me bleary-eyed and slurring, and would of course be understandably unhappy and extremely concerned. She didn't want to see her doctor for depression, and the drinking, she knew drinking, alcohol made her even more depressed, but it was just a pattern she was in, and added to her problems. So this did not resolve them. So she's telling me she just the thought of doing without it would be horrifying, She realised she was dependent deep down, knowing she couldn't be a good parent or partner while drinking, and was always hungover, which didn't help trying to solve anything in her life. I tried to be a good mother but failed, and even, sorry, she's just getting a bit, go on. Each knockback, she's telling me, was harder for her to make up excuses. I took off one day and never returned, which was the coward's way out, and she wants to apologise. The fact you are hearing this, of course, means that you... to go on, and what you suspected is true. I don't want to say anything else, but things will become clear in the future, and please do not blame yourself. I love you all. I wish things could have been different, but it is what I came to experience in this lifetime. And of course, you have all felt the effects of my addictions on an epic scale, which is a lesson for you all, to work with, to grow, or to stay with the pain and anguish, and be held back on your spiritual growth. What are you going to choose? She says. Okay, Dominic, you are a good, wholesome, kind, loving man. So stop asking where you went wrong. You didn't. That was all on me. Now remember, names, dates, and all that could be just this one message. Doesn't mean to say it's not for you if everything else fits, alright? Or something fits. I don't need to tell you to take care of the kids and yourself, as the kids are doing well under the circumstances, as well as it can be expected. So I applaud you. Do look after your health, have regular checks and eat well. Exercise a bit more and you'll be fit and healthy for a long time to come. I do love you. I've always loved you. But when you have an addiction, it takes over. So please, please, please forgive me. And a very Merry Christmas. Alright, oh that's sad. Thank you for that. Alright. So, yeah, I think we'll go for some cards now. Right. Alright. The first card up is Justice in the Tarot. I think you can see that, maybe not. Okay. Justice, right. Okay. Use my wolf deck again because I love these cards. Can you see that? No, you can't. I don't know. Just sort this out, won't I? Okay, so we have Happy Wolf. We have Happy Endings. And of course, the Black Wolf. I think we can see that, but I'm not sure. Right, alright. Okay, so automatically when I'm thinking about the Justice card, dear, there's going to be a fair and just outcome to a matter that is and this actually could be something legal. I've got a feeling that somebody crossed, and we have a lot of family members vying for what they feel belongs to them. But there's going to be a real positive outcome here with the Justice card to this particular scenario. But you know, with the Justice card, you know, it speaks of law, doesn't it? It's like a certain amount of negotiation that we need to do to bring balance back into a situation. We've got the Sword of Truth here as well. So this could be somebody coming in who's really going to help you. It could be a lawyer. Some people may go to court. I don't want to scare you. But there is definitely wisdom coming in here with the Wise Wolf. Alright. And this, of course, we always talk about the spiritual journey on this channel, and these sort of situations definitely do bring about justice and fairness in situations. Sorry, my music has stopped. So where in your life now needs to be balanced again, you know, even. Listen to what you're receiving from the divine guidance here as well, because they will be wisely moving you through this transition, these unhappy situations where people become greedy. They're just not caring about the situation that other people are in at times. You know, they're just thinking this belongs to me and that's it, you know. But you know what? You're going to be victorious in any situation with the black wolf. I can see you've got your eye on the prize, but not in a way where you're being greedy or pushing people out the other ways. I see there's some paperwork that needs to be filled in, and for some, not all this is you know, a general read, but I feel that there'll be a lot uncovered as well, which you didn't know about, which will go in your favour. There's definitely quite a lot of paperwork here being shuffled around. I can see that. In fact, I've got somebody who's sitting on a chair and there's paperwork around their feet. So there may be something for someone there within that paperwork that's really going to help your case if you are going to court. Something could kind of be resolved without going all the way to court as well for some others, so don't worry about that. But I'm really focused on this happy wolf, you know, so don't worry, you know, look at how happy that wolf is. You know, and also wolves, you know, there's talk about a wolf in sheep's clothing as well, you know. So just be aware, you know, not everyone's as nice and kind and caring. I've had to learn the hard way that way as well, that you can give a lot of love to people, but if they're just not that way inclined, they will just do their own thing, whether it hurts you or not. But just know you are strong enough. With that card behind you, you certainly are. And there'll be a nice reward. I see money for someone as well, you know. But it's just... But be honest, you know. And make sure you look over things, you know. And maybe some paperwork just needs to be looked at properly. Just in case there's anything written where you haven't seen it, as we say, in the small print. But apart from that, I think this is really going to go well. Happy endings, victorious in any situation, and the Justice card. Who doesn't like the Justice card? You know, and people have got to understand that our actions have consequences, you know. We are called into account for our actions and will be judged fairly and without bias. But if you actually have been, you know, dishonest or disloyal to somebody, that will come up, of course, you know. Everyone just needs to take personal accountability when they see this card. What do you need to own up to, you know? Or is this something that needs correcting when this starts to come up as well? But it's always an opportunity to learn from mistakes, and we always grow as a person. Yeah, so take an honest self-reflection. Can be quite painful, but it's essential to your ultimate happiness. So there you go. That's so nice. Okay, I'm about to run out of time, so I just want to say a very, very, very big thank you for watching my channel. I hope you've all enjoyed this, and if you don't click on again before Christmas because you're going away, then have a good one. From my heart to yours. Bye till next time.